So, well, you know what, golf usually makes into a lot of the sports highlights, and there's wonderful golf tournaments that are happening here in the city. They have been over the last couple of months. There's another one coming up next Thursday. It's for Breast Cancer Action. It's their Tournament of Hope. And joining us to talk about their organization and about the tournament, we have Julia Ringma and Karen Grazet. So great to have the two of you on the show. There are a variety of different charities that really help and focus on women's cancers, breast cancer, but for people who aren't familiar with all of the things that Breast Cancer Action does, can you give us a rundown of kind of the mission that you guys have?
Most of the breast cancer charities that you hear about tend to be fundraisers for research. And we're here in Ottawa as mostly a support for the women who've been diagnosed with breast cancer, and we do things like exercise programs. We have a dragon boat team. We do support work. Mostly it's support work, education, outreach, that kind of thing. People who've been diagnosed in the Ottawa area who don't know where to turn can turn to us.
And there's a lot of peer support. I mean, there's that I think too is one of the most crucial parts.
Yes, absolutely. I do the peer support work myself. I'm on the board, but as a breast cancer survivor, I call and talk to people who call in and say, I don't know what is going on, and we just sit and we talk.
I mean, research is one thing, but there's the aspects of living through this, and so this is a big component to what it's like to be able to go through this illness. Of course, there are fundraisers because you need them to be able to have these services.
Yes.
Now, there are 4 major ones that you have throughout the year, is that right?
We do 4 major fundraisers. We do Breast Friends fundraiser at Goulburn, which is a Zumba dancer-size program that raises a lot of money. We do a walk in the summer. We do our golf tournament, and then in the fall, our big gala.
So, and very different. You were saying the gala, a ton of fun. You guys, it's the night out, but the golf tournament for so many people gives them an opportunity to get out on the course and have some fun. I remember doing this a couple of years ago, actually.
I remember.
Unfortunately, my skills on the par 3 weren't as good as I'd hoped they were going to be that day. But this, for you, is the biggest one that's coming up, and that's next Thursday.
That's right. The golf tournament is next Thursday. It's at Glenmar. It's shotgun, starting at 1 o'clock. We still have room for golfers, whether they come as singles or foursome or twosome. We have some room. It's a fun tournament. We have a hole-in-one prize of a $5,000 gift certificate from a cruise ship in Canada, Expedia Cruise Ship Center. We have a putting contest. We have par 3 challenge, as you know. We have closest to the pin and longest drive, just to add some fun, and there's prizes for that.
You need those because they gear themselves up for those holes. It's a lot of fun to be able to get there. The dinner is to follow, so there's still room for some golfers, and still room too. There's always sponsorship availabilities that
it's
you
a
want
load
to come
of
in.
fun. You can just whack around. You know, you don't have to be good at it. I only golf once a year, and it's just fun.
But is it nice once a year to see some of these the same golfers coming back,
it's
and
totally
you know some of their stories, right? Some has started or used Breast Cancer Action, and now you just see the journey.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm coming up on actually on my 5th year anniversary in the fall, and so yes, you see people on their journey.
And you see where they're at. People can still register, so the information was listed on the screen.
Absolutely, and it's a fun tournament. You don't have to be a serious golfer, although we do have some. Julia, for example, won the putting contest last year, and by her own admission, she's a once-a-year golfer, so it's fun for everybody.
So anyone can do it. If once-a-year golfer and you win the putting contest, that's impressive for sure. And keep in mind, it's happening Thursday, August 15th at the Glenmar Golf and Country Club. That's on Fernbank Road. Thanks a lot, ladies, and best of luck with the work that you continue to do.